have a very large book haul for you guys. 2 different libraries in my area were having book sales. One library, all the proceeds were going towards the library to help them buy newer books and new edition of books. And the other library, all the proceeds were going towards the children's hospital out here. All these are not my books. My mom got a couple for herself, for my grandmother, from a friend of the family, and then I got a couple books from some of my friends and then some for me. So let's go ahead and get started. I picked up Richard Castle, Driving Heat. I've always wanted to pick up Richard Castle's book because I love Richard Castle, his TV show, and when I found out that he actually, the books in the show are real, I've been wanting to pick him up. Then I have 3 different books by Philippa Gregory. I have The Constance Princess, The Red Queen, and The Lady of the Rivers. I've really gotten into some of her writing more recently, and I saw these 3 and I was like, well, I can pick them up because I am really enjoying her writing. Then I bought 2 books on disc, and I have Half a War. I think this is the 3rd book in the series, and I have Half the World. And I think Half a King is the first one. A girl here on book 2 recommended reading them. Her name is Holly Hearts. And when I saw these, I know I want to get into them, and I want the books also, but it'd be nice to have this option of listening to them. And if I decide that I don't want these, I'll donate them back to a closer library. Then I picked up 3 Nicholas Sparks books. This is going to my friend. And the first one have At First Sight, The Knights in Rodanthem, and See Me, all by Nicholas Sparks. Then have Blackout by Marcy Ellsberg. I have Debbie McCumber, A Twin in the Road, Dorothy Ben Frank, Full of Grace. My mom really enjoys these mass market paperbacks. I'm not sure, they're not my favorite. I'd rather have the regular size, but she loves these little books, and so does my grandmother. I have Lois Lane, Fallout by Gwenda Bond. My best friend that lives really far away from me is really big into like the Superman series, and when I saw this, I messaged her and I was like, hey, this sounds like something you would read. She's like, yes, pick it up. So I had to pick it up. I have Arthur Miller, The Crucible. It's weird, but I like these Penguin classics, and I love The Crucible. I read it in high school, and I lost a lot of books when I moved back into the house that I'm living in now, but had to pick this up. It's just replacing my book that I lost. And another book that I was looking out for my friend that lives far away from me. She wants to buddy read Red Rising with me, and I have Red Rising, but she does not. And this was only 50 cents. So I had to pick up Red Rising by Pierce Brown. So now we can both buddy read them once I ship them to her. And her husband likes J.R.R. Tolkien, The Return of the King. And she said he didn't have this physical copy, so I picked this up for him. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Slinger. I read this in high school, and I think I lost another book that I lost when I moved. This is one of my favorite books. Red Moon by Benjamin Percy. And A Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. Then my friend that lives far away, her little boy is obsessed with Star Wars right now, and he loves like picture books, and so I had to pick up this picture book. Now it's a little worse for wear, but he's only 5, so I figured this would be something really good for him to enjoy. And that's Star Wars Chapter Encyclopedia. Then I have a large stack of James Patterson books. And like I told you guys in my TBR for April, me and my mom really enjoyed all the James Patterson books. So we picked up Truth or Die by James Patterson. This is also by Howard Rogan. Picked up the Maximum Ride series. This is Saving the World and Other Extreme Sports. I already have the complete set of the Maximum Ride series, but my book of this one is the small mass market paperback, and I just decided that this was in really good condition. It's in actual better condition than my other copy is, and I just want to replace it. So I will be donating that copy to the library here soon. I also have Private India by James Patterson and Ashwin Sanji. I also have I Am Michael Bennett by James Patterson and Michael Ledwig. And then Private Berlin by James Patterson and Mark Sullivan. This might be something I'm going to keep for myself and then hand it off to my mom later down the road. I saw this book and I was just like, well, I'm not a big mystery reader, but I love James Patterson so much that I do read James Patterson books. And then last but not least is Missing a Private Novel by James Patterson and Catherine Fox. So that was my stack of James Patterson books that we picked up. Stack of Nora Roberts books. The Collector, The Liar, and The Next Always, all by Nora Roberts. I have 2 books by Sandra Brown, Envy and Lethal. Sick Puppy by Carl Hyson. Where is Joe Merchant by Jimmy Buffett. William W. Johnstone. And Six Killer U.S. Marshal, The Hour of Death. At Home in Mitford, Jen Karen. Was a Spy, The Mysterious Life of Mo Berg, Nicholas Dardolph. The Tiger's Wife by Tia Olbrecht. The Copper Scroll by Joel C. Rosenberg. Fates and Fury by Lauren Goff. Dean Koontz, Odd Apocalypse. And then, last but not least, I do have kind of a large stack of Stuart Woods books. Stuart Woods' Doing Hard Time is a Stone Barrington novel. And my mom really enjoys Stuart Woods books, so she went ahead and picked up some of the other ones in this series. So we have Doing Hard Time, Son of Stone, Scandalous Behavior, and these are not in any particular order, it's just how I had them stacked up. Sex, Lies, and Serious Money, and Foreign Affairs. And I have one more Stuart Woods books, and it's not included in that series, and it's Santa Fe Rules by Stuart Woods. So guys, if you like this library haul, please leave me a like and subscribe. Also, leave me a comment down below if you read any of these books that I mentioned today, and let me know if you liked them, didn't like them, you know, just leave me a little comment. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video soon.